Students, now see question number 5th. In this question, we will draw Venn diagram for each of the following. And our first part is the complement of A union B. Now, see the solution of this question. Students, I am going to start the solution of the first part. Here you can see very carefully what they have given. We have to draw the complement of A union B. So before start, what you will do in the very first step, you will draw here the union of, you can see here very clearly, the union of A and B. That is, firstly you will draw here rectangle, then set A represented with a circle and set B is also represented, and A union B is represented by with this shaded portion. So what is the portion left by A union B? The remaining portion inside the rectangle. That is your complement of A union B. Now see here, you can see here, this is the second diagram, and this, the remaining portion of A union B is the complement of A union B. Is it clear? And same diagram for second part. By using, we have discussed all the properties of sets before start this chapter, De Morgan law. So we will use that property. So that's why, and remember with students, the complement of A union B always equals to A complement intersection B complement. Is it clear? And in same way, we will do here third part. In third part, now we will draw the complement of intersection of A and B. And here in first step, what you will do? You will draw the intersection of A and B. The common portion of A and B is known as the intersection of A and B. But we will draw, you can see here, and in the remaining portion of this common portion, that is known as the complement of intersection of A and B. And the same diagram for question number 4 by using the identities. So please, before start these diagrams, you will go through all the properties which we have done the beginning of this exercise. So now you can see sixth question. In this question, what they have given, let U be the set of all the triangles in a plane if A is the set of all the triangles with at least one angle different from 60. Please note down this line, what they have given. What is A? A is the set of all the triangles at least one angle different from 60. It means they told us we will take a set of triangles whose angle not equals to 60. So its complement is, you can see in the answer, all the triangles which having 60 angle. So what you will say in other words, its complement of set A is set of equilateral triangles. So with this, I have completed exercise 1.5 and one question is left. Seventh question, you will try yourself, same one. And please students, do written practice. Hello students, my name is Manoj Kumar. I am uploading my next video and we will continue our chapter first. And in this chapter, we will discuss next topic and very important topic. The name of the topic is practical problem on union and intersection of two sets. This topic is very, very important. So, see the very first result, what they have given. I have marked here number 1. Please note down. When you have two sets A and B, finite set A and B, and there is nothing common, and these sets are known as disjoint set. So, in symbolically, we can write down in this form the intersection of A and B is equals to phi. You can see in first point, let A and B are finite set. If the intersection of A and B is equals to 5, then your first result is here. The number of A union B is equals to number of A plus number of B. Please note down, it is very, very important result and we will use. And then second, in second, what they have given? This time they have given if A and B are finite sets, and this time they don't given here if the intersection of A and B equals to 5. If it is not given, so now this result is the number of A union B is equals to the number of A plus the number of B minus the number of A intersection B. Please note down these two results. And one more result is there. This one. When you have three sets, the name of the sets are here A, B and C. Please note down this third result. So we will use these all three results in last exercise. See the very first question of 1.c. If x, y are two sets such that number of x elements are here 17 and number of y sets are here 23, and the union of the number of union of x and y or y is equals to 38. So find here number of intersection of x and y. So students, here we will use this formula. You can see n x union y is equals to n x plus n y plus we will write here minus n the intersection of x and y. Just you will put the values of nx, ny and the union of x or y. So after substituting the value, you will get the answer of this question. And in same way you can solve question number 2, and we will use again same result. Here the union of x or y, they have given 18, and the number of elements of x has 8 elements and the number of element y has 15 elements. So again it is same as previous one. Now see the third. In a group of 400 people, 250 can speak Hindi and 200 can speak English. How many people can speak both Hindi and intersection? Remember students, when they will ask, find the number of people can speak Hindi and English. When this word and is used, so we will find here intersection. Remember, and is equals to intersection. So remember students, don't forget this, and or intersection. having same meaning. So here again we will find the intersection of those who are speaking Hindi and English. So let us suppose the number of people who speak Hindi, they are X, they are X, those speaking Hindi, and those speaking English, let us suppose they are here Y. And the value of union is here. You can see 400. So once again, the number of people speaks Hindi, they are 250, and the number of people who speaks English, they are 200. The union of the both is here 400 people, and we have to find the intersection of both Hindi and English. So by using this formula we can find the value of those who can speak both English and Hindi. By using same formula of the union, we can use in question number 4 and question number 5. So now I am going to start question number 6. In this question, what they have given, in a group of people, 70 people, 37 like coffee, 52 like tea, and each person like at least one of the two drinks. So how many people like both coffee and tea? Again, here we will use this formula. You can see this one. N X union by is equals to Nx plus N by minus N, the intersection of X and by. And we have to find the value of here the peoples like both coffee and tea. So here we have to find the value of X intersection Y, and the value of the union is given, that is 70, and the number of people like coffee, they are 37, and number of people they are like they are 52. So put the values of union 70, and put the value of who like coffee, they are 37, and put the value of 52, suppose they like tea. So after substituting the value, you can find the value of X intersection by those who like both coffee as well as tea. Now see question number 7. In question number 7, in a group of 65 people, 40 like cricket, 10 like both cricket and tennis. How many like tennis only, not cricket? It's a very important question. So what they have asked, how many like tennis only but not cricket? And in second part you also tell how many like tennis. So let us suppose number of people like cricket, they are 40, and the union of cricket and tennis, they are 65, and the intersection of both, they are 10. So these things are given, and we have to find only those people who likes here tennis but not cricket. So see its solution. Now I am going to start the solution of question number 7. Here what they have given, the number of people who playing cricket, they are 40, and the union of both 65, and the number of intersection, they are 10. And here we will use this formula, the n, the union of C and T, C or T is equals to NC plus NT minus the intersection of C and T. Just you will put here the value of union, those like cricket, and the intersection of both. So you will get here the value of number of people who like tennis, they are 25. Now after getting the value of number of people who like tennis, they are 25, we will find in second part those who like only tennis, not cricket. So here we will use this identity nt minus and the intersection of t and c. So put the value of number of nt and the intersection, and you will get here the value of who like cricket. They are 15. With this, our exercise 1.6 has finished, and students, do the practice of same question again and again, and you will try yourself. It's miscellaneous exercise which is given on page number 26, and if you have any problem regarding this exercise, so we will discuss when school will open. And if and now I am going to start what we have discussed in this chapter once again. In the beginning we have done the introduction, then set and their representation, and after that different types of the sets. First is empty set, finite and infinite set, equal set, subsets, power set, universal sets. Then we have done Venn diagrams and operations on sets. And one more topic, that is complement of a set. And in the last we have done practical problems on union and intersections of two sets. Thank you, students.